Hidden deep within the jungles of Colombia lies a massive, mysterious coal mine. From the outside, it looks just like any other ordinary mine. But hundreds of feet beneath the surface, a story was waiting. An ancient story buried in darkness. A story from 60 million years ago, just after the extinction of the dinosaurs. Back then, this entire region was a dense, steaming rainforest, a world of towering trees, sweltering heat, and creatures beyond imagination. Over millions of years, this lush forest was swallowed by the earth, compressed, transformed into layers of coal, and hidden inside those layers was something no one expected. Years later, a team of scientists arrived. Their mission was simple: to study fossils of ancient plants and animals. But what they found would keep them awake at night, because beneath that black coal, something monstrous was waiting. During an excavation, a strange circular structure emerged from a hardened rock layer. At first glance, it looked like a ring. Curious, unusual, and deeply intriguing. Some scientists believed it was part of a giant prehistoric crocodile. Others guessed it might be a fossilized tree trunk. No one knew the truth. The first discovery actually happened earlier, in 1994. A local geological surveyor found a fragment of this mysterious structure, but at the time, it was ignored. Then, in 2002, more pieces appeared. Still, no clear answers. Until finally, these fossils were sent to the Florida Museum of Natural History. And that's when everything changed. After detailed analysis, scientists uncovered a shocking truth. This was not wood, not crocodile bone. It was a vertebra, the spine of a creature so massive it almost defied belief. Yes, this was the fossil of one of the largest, most terrifying snakes to ever exist on Earth, Titanoboa. But the real shock came next, when scientists compared this fossil to modern snakes like the anaconda. They found something unbelievable. This ancient vertebra was 3 times wider than that of a full-grown anaconda. 3 times. Just imagine that. This single bone shattered every known record. Experts realized they had discovered the largest snake in history, and so it was given a name worthy of its size, Titanoboa. But one question remained: how big was it, really? From just one bone? That answer wasn't easy. So scientists turned to mathematics. There's a known relationship between the size of a snake's vertebra and its total length. Using advanced models, they reconstructed the creature, and when the results came in, it sent chills down their spines. Titanoboa was estimated to be 42 to 50 feet long. That's nearly twice the length of the largest snakes alive today. Its body was as thick as a human waist, and its weight around 1,200 kilograms, nearly 10 times heavier than a modern anaconda. A creature like this could not survive today. So how did it grow so large? The answer lies in the ancient climate of Earth. You see, snakes are cold-blooded creatures. They cannot control their own body temperature. Instead, they depend entirely on the environment. And here's the rule: the hotter the environment, the faster their metabolism. Faster metabolism means faster growth, greater energy, and the ability to consume massive prey. 60 million years ago, this region of Colombia was incredibly hot. Temperatures stayed above 32 degrees Celsius, day and night, all year round. The air was thick, humid, suffocating. But for Titanoboa, it was perfect. This extreme climate allowed it to grow into a true giant. In fact, today's tropical forests would feel cold to Titanoboa. and if it somehow existed today, it wouldn't survive. Its massive body simply couldn't function in our cooler world. Now you might wonder, how did such a gigantic snake move? Did it chase prey, like in Hollywood movies? No, not even close. On land, Titanoboa was slow, sluggish, almost helpless. But in water, it was unstoppable. Like modern crocodiles, it ruled the swamps, floating silently for hours, even days, with only its eyes and nostrils above the surface, invisible, waiting, watching, and when the moment came, it attacked. Scientists estimate that Titanoboa could exert over 40 pounds per square inches of constricting force. That's like 2 African elephants standing on your chest. Its prey didn't just suffocate, their bones would snap instantly, blood flow cut off in seconds. There was no escape. Its favorite meals? Massive turtles and giant crocodiles. Some turtles back then were over 8 feet long. Imagine that. But how could it swallow such huge prey? The answer lies in its skull. Although fragile, it was highly flexible. Just like modern anacondas, Titanoboa could dislocate its jaws, allowing it to swallow prey much larger than its own head. For years, this remained a mystery, because scientists only had spinal fossils. But in 2011, a breakthrough discovery was made: a Titanoboa skull, one of the most important fossil finds of the century. And it confirmed everything. But then comes the final question. If Titanoboa was so powerful, so dominant, why did it disappear? The answer is climate change. As the Paleocene epoch ended, Earth began to cool. Temperatures dropped. And for a cold-blooded giant, that was devastating. Its metabolism slowed. Its movement weakened. Its ability to hunt declined. And the ecosystem began to change. Mammals started to rise. New predators emerged. Food sources vanished. And slowly, the mighty Titanoboa lost its place. Until one day, it was gone. A creature once so powerful, so unstoppable, reduced to fossils, buried deep beneath coal. And millions of years later, we uncovered its story. A reminder that even the greatest giants are not immune to change.